This is the perfect
Let's go.
lighting for you, Angelo.
Everything is going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Some
It's
good
not a
out.
shift at P.F. Chang's, okay?
I'm not saying it's a shift, but I mean, we are essentially, we're working.
She's running it like a restaurant. Like, oh my God, table 4, table visit. They're angry. Din Tai Fung's dumplings. P.F. Chang dumplings, aisle 5. Frozen food section, please and thank you.
You know, if I get those lights, we could do it at night.
Yes, but now that we are dealing with the mosquitos,
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if they're going to attract. I'm curious as to how that would work.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to let it blend and then. Perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Am I recording?
Yes.
Okay. Is
Shots.
Danny recording? The numbers are moving?
Is
Yes.
it red?
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Cool. Everybody's good then.
Do I look focused? Do I look good? Am I okay?
Well,
You don't look centered. Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
Now you're in the middle.
Yours?
Okay. Oh, you have one. Okay.
Yes, I have it right here.
Right. Okay. So, are you doing a toast?
Yes. Cheers to everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm so sorry I was late.
Cheers.
Love you. Love you.
Oh God, he's not
I know.
going to even stretch his
Yeah,
arm
no, he
out.
wasn't. He did not. He did
He's
not
like-
stretch his arm at all. Period
The
whatsoever.
microphone was in my way, bitches.
Oh, really?
Salute.
1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm. Drink on this show.
Woo!
Yikes.
It's good stuff.
That's going to grow hair on your chest, Darnella. Sorry to
Or
say.
I only
Pimples.
took it halfway.
Oh.
I had a nickel over every time I heard that.
I was waiting for somebody to capitalize on that one.
But we're not political here. So anyway,
Yes.
we are political.
I spit. I don't.
Oh!
Wow.
Yep. That's the devil.
Sounds like
right
somebody
there.
on a Friday night.
You might spit, but the pool swallows. Anyways, continue.
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure we can.
Oh. Yeah, it needs to be heard.
This is the price you pay when filming at the Montecito compound.
Cost a disadvantage.
Mosquitoes and the pool.
And
Did you
having a
bit?
clean pool. I have spray.
I didn't.
I have
It's
spray.
okay. I thought my prep would take care of it, but apparently it doesn't.
What?
My prep?
It takes care of mosquito bites? Is that what you just said?
They die on contact.
Is that what it is?
I love how she's just like, what? She was already in her mind like, oh, I'm going to fact check you. And the BB hat was like, bobbing back and forth.
I mean, I'm just asking a question.
Oh, were you though?
Yeah, I was.
that really a
I was.
question?
It was.
Was
It
that?
really- it
Because
really-
most questions are like, excuse me, I have a question. Not like, what? It does that? It can look out.
She's very intense.
She is beyond intense.
I know.
You were like an integer of like minus and positive 1 million all in the same breath.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you were squared, you wouldn't be squared to be like to the 1 millionth power.
Yes.
Where's that from? Where does that come from?
It's from my place.
I mean, you didn't fucking serve in the military.
She was in the BB.
Thank you. I'm the daughter of a Marine, and
Oh, for fuck's
I know.
know.
Yes, the job's driving me crazy, but that's all right. That's
But does
okay.
that give you the reason to act like a bitch?
Oh.
God, and
Really?
you drove all the way from Laguna for
Really?
this?
Does that give you the reason to act like a bee?
She censored herself.
It's a bit dramatic. It's a bit
No,
dramatic.
he meant a BB. He didn't mean a
but you
bitch. He meant a BB.
God.
I threw the ball and you are hitting back, and I love.
because that's what I do.
Can I just, honey, can I just say something? He can't wait to have you on the show.
Oh yeah.
And here you are.
Oh my God. At least like the
Yeah.
jokes
Thank
fly.
you.
And
Thank you.
Angelo, I have to like.
If you look at the amount
Here
of
we go, see?
views when you and I are on,
Oh, yes.
my
Thank you, Cousin
Just
Angela.
saying.
Listen,
Yes.
I welcome
you.
that. I'm excited. I'm glad Darnella's back on so we can get 5 views this week. I'm excited.
well, it'll beat your 2.
500.
Yes.
Anyways, go on. Sorry.
You and
Thank
Millie.
you.
Oh, my
She
God.
doesn't even watch herself when she's on here. What makes you think she's going to have other people do it? Okay. Oh, and with that being said, welcome back to Do It Like Danny.
That's the longest opening.
I'm going to tell a million stories. And maybe one will hit home and you'll be like, wow, that happened to me. And it's not about me. Well, it is. You know, television is a very, very crazy beast. I learned so much at Tyra. This is real emotion. This is something that I experienced.
I want the world to see what I have always seen, and that is the love that you have for just being yourself.
I love this person who knows who he is, who can make people laugh.
I think the script I gave you was a little bit different, but I'll take that.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm drinking at work because it's my show. I drink on my show.
Is that an opening?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ask our
I thought it was a
commentator, Darnella.
It's either an outtake or an opening. I haven't decided yet. I'll get in there and see what I can do.
Yes, everybody, welcome back. I hope you have been liking. I hope you've been liking. I hope you've been following. I hope you've been subscribing. And I hope that you've been watching us on YouTube and following our talk. Show us your talk. That's what we like.
So, Cousin Daniel, you never finished that thought on that woman who made the comment about...
Oh, my God, in episode 12?
Yes.
18 episodes ago?
Wait, sis. What was the
well,
premises?
you started to defend it, but you never referenced the comment.
No, I think we didn't.
You never
No,
referenced
because
the
this
comment.
one asked a question and she f***ed up.
Before she even got here.
She jumped ahead.
You were talking about what it was. It doesn't matter.
So I hear you're right. We didn't really kind of finish. We kind of went off on a tangent like we normally do. We got political. And this kind of also, you know, skirts the border of political also too. And the reason why I say this, you have to remember that you're also being filmed. So while you're picking your legs and
It's
doing
not-
whatever,
no.
hold on.
Pepper.
Pepper.
Okay, that's fine. So you have to say goodbye
By the
to
way,
Pepper.
Pepper has diabetes.
Oh, really? Thank you. We knew that months ago because we film in Montecito all the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, she's chiming at my leg.
Yeah.
She wants me to pet her.
Just to
Attention.
everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Does she?
She does.
Yeah, she didn't do it to you.
No, because I kicked her away.
Yeah. Oh.
Gave her the boot.
Gave her the
And that's why the hate comments.
Das
come. Just
boot.
FYI.
Das boot.
Hate comments coming.
Gave her Das boot. I don't see any comments about
By
me
the
kicking
way,
cats.
By the way, I can't see no.
Oh, she's a dog, not a cat.
Oh, God.
It's too many drinks. It's
Okay,
too
go ahead.
many
I'm sorry.
drinks.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's start over again.
I can multitask. Go on.
Yes, she's doing this.
I can.
Because you guys are on one camera, so we can't, unless he can.
We can. We can do anything we
You
want.
just roll with it. It's
do
your-
anything
just
we
roll
want.
with it.
Oh my God! You want an
You've lost touch
instantaneous
of just having
reaction.
fun.
And
You
this
just
is what
need
it
to let it
is.
roll.
Oh my God, this
Have
is
fun.
going unhinged.
I'm gonna bring a
It's
can.
going
I'm
unhinged.
gonna bring a can of menudo.
It's going
again.
unhinged. Oh, it's going unhinged. The
Thank
Duchess
you.
of the
Yeah.
Best.
You're
Thank you,
whoopee.
Ken.
2 comments
This is
away from
Joy.
coming out.
Oh, yeah, Joy.
Yeah,
Settle down, Joy.
I'm-
Settle down.
yeah, we are the View. We are going to talk over each other.
Whoopee. She is Joy, just so you know. Not even Megan came, but she's Joy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I'm so
Megan.
drunk. I feel like my lazy
Oh my
eye
God,
is like.
what?
Oh, honey, that lie's been asleep since 1972.
Thank God. I tried to let it rest earlier.
Gosh. So really quick, Whoopi Goldberg.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Are we gonna
see,
start
okay,
an
okay, I'm so
episode?
sorry.
Yeah, we need.
We gotta start.
You keep yeah.
We gotta start. We
You
gotta
have
start.
great points and they're valid and they're good, but they're over here and we're here.
This is what gets ratings.
Let's wrap it up.
We don't know it yet.
So did we start the show? I don't remember.
No, let's-
We
We
did.
opened it.
Oh
We
my
opened it.
God.
We opened it. Now
Oh,
let's start it. 1,
Jesus.
2, 3, start.
Again, light
Welcome
laughter.
back, everybody. Welcome back to Do It Like Danny. Take 7.
Welcome to Casa Disadvantage.
Yes, welcome to Casa Disadvantage, here lying deep within the Montecito Mountains. Are we at mountains?
We're
Yes.
losing light.
We are losing light. We are.
Mountains,
Yes, but I'm
yes.
not worried about it. I look good in the dark.
Oh, is that
you,
so?
Only if you
Is that
smile.
so? Oh,
Are you saying I'm black? Now we're racist?
Tan.
no.
You're just tan.
All right.
God damn it.
We've had
Your
one
eyes
too many
open and
shots
smile.
already.
I'm trying to.
Oh my God.
Darnella's pouring
Get that
heavy
lazy eye
today. Darnella is pouring heavy.
cheers. Cheers.
Just wake up that lazy eye, honey.
There we go.
I'm trying to like be inconspicuous and like, hello, thank you for welcoming us back.
I've got toothpicks.
Like, follow, subscribe,
Oh, God.
YouTube, and follow the talk.
That's the only thing on those notes.
There's more notes.
Oh,
The
God.
journalist,
Hunter
like,
Biden, we covered it.
So, back in 1942, when the Queen Mary first docked in the port, what the fuck are we talking about? We're
I don't think I mentioned
Pepper's
anything about
diabetes.
Queen
Yeah,
Mary.
yeah.
What we're talking about.
Journalist, like, so,
Stop it, my dog
for those
is-
of you that don't know Pepper, it's Angelo's dog that lives here on property.
Yes.
And she's got the beaties, okay?
got
Ozempic
diabetes.
is available to her, but she's
Oh my
chosen
gosh.
to go.
Oh my goodness. Like this?
When we halt production because my dog is passed.
He didn't tell you he's shooting up his dog. He's a modern day pimp. He's shooting up Pepper so that Pepper's functioning so that she could breed in the neighborhood.
God.
I don't know about Ozempic. I'm pretty sure it's just insulin.
Yes. Thank
It's
you.
the same
Yeah, thank you.
thing.
I mean,
insulin.
Oh my God, people are gonna hate us.
Yeah, use proper
Yeah.
pronouns.
PETA's
not
coming
us.
after you, Daniel.
I love a good pita.
PETA.
So listen,
With hummus.
I love hummus. You have to say hummus.
Back to Palestine.
I was corrected. I had someone of, I don't know, what is that in Middle Eastern, right? In my car.
I'm not
and I was
even
like,
touching
oh, I
the
love,
Middle
we're talking about hummus. He was,
Yeah.
hummus. He was quick to correct me. Hummus.
You got to spit with that H.
You need phlegm.
You
And
got
I was like,
phlegm in
oh,
the
I
hummus.
didn't mean to be like offensive. He's a hummus. I was like, oh, okay, all right. So then I
Yeah.
felt odd.
He heard hummus.
Yeah.
He heard hummus.
He either heard hummus or Hamas, one of the two.
Oh, God.
Do you say hummus? No, you say hummus.
Thank God people think I live in Montecito.
You
'Cause they're
don't?
coming after me.
He definitely does.
Have you seen the encampment down the street?
Oh, God. We love tiny
Oh,
homes.
God.
The HOAs.
That's
for the
my
Tiny
house.
homes have tiny Mexican men on the DL.
Oh. More hate mail.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we had an address. Speaking of hate mail, we were originally last episode, we were talking about the person that commented on our YouTube. Remember, like, follow, subscribe, YouTube. And so she had said, what did she say? You have the phone.
She had mentioned something about taking Western ideas and you can't take them to those type of countries.
Because I had made the
Homophobic.
joke about Palestine saying I don't support it because if I were to go there, I would get my head chopped off.
Yeah,
Because they don't support gay people. They kill us.
You basically said if you want to get beheaded, let's go to Palestine for this.
But you don't see the gays going, oh my God, where are we going for the summer, girl? Palestine.
Darnella has the comment.
Okay.
What's making her choke?
Okay,
I'm gonna
she's
let
dying
you
right
read
now.
it after you choke.
I can read it. I can read it.
It's good. Oh,
It's an 85-point font. I'm sure how you can miss it at this
I know.
point.
Damn, I don't know. I'm
Elon
sorry.
Musk can see it.
Yes. Damn, I don't know about the Palestine joke. ... We can't put a Western view of homophobia into a non-Western context.
Okay, so homophobia to me personally is homophobia
Right.
versus if it's Eastern, Western, wherever it's from.
Correct.
There is no latitude, longitude to homophobia. So while although her comment, it could be construed as, her point of view. This is our point of view also too. But I am the gay one. Remember, I'm gay friend
Yes.
Danny. Yes, I know your favorite.
Angela, you're gay too, right?
last I checked. Last I checked.
I'm just making sure that you're in
And
the
proud.
conversation.
Yes.
At least this month. Only in June.
Only in June after that.
Only in June,
The displays come down.
and the discounts go away.
Yeah.
Yes, and ally, we prefer, as I said, also when we kind of touched this is like the third episode we touched this.
Yes.
When people, I really don't enjoy when straight people, you people, refer
Your mother
to breeders refer to themselves as allies, and they use it as an adjective. It should be a verb, which means taking action. If you, so many times, you go to West Hollywood nowadays, it's not gay anymore. Before, yes, West Hollywood used to be like our safe haven, and now it is no longer that. It is a bunch of, bi boys or bi girls going out there just to fool around for the evening. And if they get hit on by someone that they don't like aesthetically, all of a sudden it's a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not gay. I'm not, but you are here. It is well known for a gay bar or gay whatever. I mean, you just can't go to a mosque and say, I don't believe in this religion. It just doesn't work that way.
But I'm here to hang out. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
You're at the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the same thing. So although her comment, it kind of makes sense, and she says, Western. Well, and then I brought up, but I wanted to research it more before I blurted this out. I brought up, okay, so let's say we were back in the days when it was Hitler was in rule. And let's say the United States was developed and we were funding money to, Germany and helping Hitler create ovens to exterminate the Jews. So then that's okay? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like you can't say that there's a Western, Eastern. Killing people is killing people, which is never good, right? I don't support that at all whatsoever. Again, on that point, I can't support a country or an area that wants to kill gay people.
Specifically targets you, yeah.
So
And it's like a text, right? You have to take, like, a text could be, depending on how you interpret it, a text should be like, get over here, bitch. And it could be like, oh,
Darnella
wow.
sends you messages?
But it could be like a very friendly, like, get over here, bitch. Like, or get over here, bitch. So it depends on how you're interpreting
correct.
that.
And there are things that are lost in translation.
Yeah.
And she could be just
That's
saying,
a very good movie.
Listen, she's right. Maybe you can't do the Western, but then aren't we funding everything to begin with? But we could go on forever about that, right?
It was a joke. It's all in. It's
correct.
I mean,
you're right. I'm
I
sorry.
wouldn't say it's a joke, but it's
no. It was a joke. I mean, it's a joke. I mean, who wants to be beheaded? I mean, okay. So you're on the same camera as him.
I know.
But you're over here checking your phone.
No, I'm just looking at the comments. I'm looking at the comments because
He's trying to figure it out.
We're talking
Because the
about
font
it.
is too small.
it is really small. Usually, we have a problem with small.
I just, want to be informed.
Yep.
And I just want to make
It's
sure
important.
that,
Well, you're informed.
Yep.
You're good now.
Hold
We'll move
that thought
forward.
there, my friend.
All right.
Like,
so anyways,
subscribe, like, subscribe, and share.
Yes, like, subscribe,
Like,
share.
subscribe, share. But I want to make sure that, like, is her interpretation, is she pissed? Is she pissed off or is she not pissed off?
Well, we won't
right?
know unless we
won't
actually
know,
be able
right?
to speak to
Yeah,
that.
we don't really know. I mean, she could be upset, and I'll respond to her also too. I'm not that I don't care in like a flippant way, but like, I mean, everybody deserves their right to an opinion. And as I made the joke earlier, I'm over 40. I'm a person of color. I'm a gay man. I'm in a fucking protected class. Okay.
You act like you're 42.
Protected class. All right, okay.
Yes. For
So-
now, until Trump gets elected, and then it's
God.
we're all dead.
So we can't put that out there because it's like manifest. No. But it's like when we're in a relationship and we're like, oh my God, my boyfriend's gonna cheat. My boyfriend's gonna cheat. Then they cheat.
Yes.
So it's like we can't put
Because
that
he's
out
hiding
there.
in the room and he can hear you saying that. So he thinks that you're giving him the okay and goes,
Right.
okay, I can go cheat.
But we manifest those things that we fear the most. So we can't say Trump's going to get elected because then we manifest.
I'm
that.
afraid of winning the lottery. I'm so afraid of winning the lottery.
Where are your numbers?
I'm afraid.
Where
oh,
are
yeah,
your
my numbers.
No, we ended up having to cut that because
I
you
know.
couldn't say anything.
I
so
know,
that
I know.
joke doesn't even make any sense.
Right.
And now it won't make any sense either. People at home are like, meanwhile, I was
So
like
we're-
Madame Leota. I totally had all the numbers of fucking
All
millionaire.
useless and
Leota.
pointless.
Uh,
Thank you
Again,
for
your
watching.
fault. Again.
Let's do it.
I just show up.
You have one more strike,
my
Angela.
God.
One
Yeah,
has
well.
no memory story.
And then
This
I
one,
don't.
You know
I
what?
don't, I
It's
don't.
back to Linda.
Wow. Wow.
like, follow, subscribe. We are fucking out. Peace, everybody.
It's only 20 minutes in.
Oh God, we gotta. Okay, Darnella, behave. You've gotta behave. All right. Okay, back to Montecito.
Yeah, that's all good.
Angela, Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. OMG.
Tag
Go
teaming.
back to Linda.
They're tag
Go, go.
teaming.
She loves it. She's like Jurgen. They just love to
Antagonize.
I am not like
could-
Jurgen.
I
Do
would-
not put my name in his mouth. Thank you for sharing.
Danny's got the mouth, putting the mouth cover.
Here we go, Angela Bassett. Settle down, okay? Settle and
Tina Turner.
down.
Okay,
Thank you.
we'll leave the lotion alone.
You know, speaking of your friend Jurgen, you actually didn't continue the story from last week of why he was going through what he was going through.
Oh,
Oh, he had
Yeah,
a friend come
God.
into town, and
gee.
yeah, I don't know if the story is like exciting enough though. I can't remember why. But there was a reason why we brought it up. Why did
You
we
were
bring it up?
excited when I brought it up.
I think the reason why I was excited
Female.
that Jurgen's friend was in town was because he began to do the things that I always wanted him to do, like clean.
Oh.
He put the dishes away.
You said female,
He
though,
threw,
right?
yeah, female, yeah.
Oh.
He threw the dishes away. He put the dishes away. He threw the trash out, and I was like, "Who is this person?" Right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know if he was just showing off for her, and they're good friends. Like, you know, Jurgen's gay. He doesn't. He despises poissé. And so, for lack of a better
Does
word,
he?
because I know Darnell is here and I don't want to offend her.
That's person French.
Thank you.
Love
Angela.
that,
Thank
love that.
you. We're so trilingual here. And so that was part of the story. So she came to the poor thing. Someone, they were moving apartments. Somebody was watching as they were moving, came into the apartment and stole her South African passport or visa, stole everything, passport, everything. And so she had to come here to the consulate to like get, it was like, it's a process. You know, you're from a different country. You have to be able to get all
Absolutely.
that stuff. And she's on a work visa. So in order for her to, she took her ID, her money, tried to charge. It was a nightmare for her, unfortunately. Luckily, you know, she was able to stay with us. Jurgen asked me, and like in the beginning, I was like, well, I really don't know her. And he made fun of me. He made fun of me because I really don't know her, you know. And I was, you know, hey, are you going to be here? It's like some random person going to my house. No
Yeah,
offense.
yeah,
and
yeah.
just, he's going to go to work and leave her there in my house. Like, you know, I'm too open. I leave my stuff out. I leave way too many things. I leave bills. I leave all sorts of personal information. No money, just personal information. And so, you know, you probably could, you know, my passport, my ID, you probably could help yourself to the wealth of my information. You know, and I hate to think like that, but we do live in an
We
age
live in that
where
way, yeah.
you have to be careful.
And this is Jurgen's really good female friend.
Correct. Whom, by the way, I just met maybe last year. Yeah, so it's really new. I only met her for a few moments. It's not like we broke bread.
Yeah.
We didn't go to dinner. Like, we
right,
didn't
right.
drink. She does drink, but we didn't, like, go out and party, and I didn't get an opportunity to kind of, like, forge a friendship
Yeah.
with her where I felt comfortable. Whereas I know she's Jurgen's friend, and I know that Jurgen pays rent, but, you know, truth be told, he gets a little bit of a discount, and
Correct.
the rule is he can't really host, right?
Yes.
So I did say yes because she was a female, and how much trouble could that be, right? And she's actually really lovely. She's hilarious. She's fun. She's great. And so there's nothing negative about it at all whatsoever, other than I think that I have the right to have reservations when someone is coming and
Yeah,
staying at
yeah, that
my
makes sense.
home.
Absolutely.
You know, because he rents the room, and so that's kind of it at that point. You know, he does other things too, but yeah, that was part of it. I think that was what we were talking about. I was more touchy on the lines where I was like, oh, he's cleaning. Like,
He's doing stuff.
Yeah, he's doing stuff. He's like throwing the trash out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting dizzy. Oh my God. Like,
Hell freezes
Really?
over.
yeah, it was cold last night
Dizzy.
in hell. That's for sure.
So is she still
I
there?
thought I saw a pig fly.
No, she's gone. She's gone. But my mom came to visit, and it's really funny.
Danny had
because-
her deported.
Who?
You had her deported.
Imagine. I made the phone call. Poor thing. She really is lovely. Her name is Griselda, and she's lovely. She's from
What's her name?
Zelda.
Interesting.
Okay, so your
Because
mom's
of
in town?
Greece. So my mom's in
Greece.
town. I know we touched on the last episode also too before Darnell interrupted. And so my mother's in town and she's visiting, and it's been funny too because this is why I referred to you as Jurgen. So there are moments where, okay, settle down. So Jurgen enjoys when my mom is there because he can come out and he can make fun of me.
They tag team? They
So
tag
he's like, oh, Danny's always in the streets, which is not true.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
It just I haven't been in the
You
streets in a long
drive
time.
on the streets for a living.
I do drive, but I mean, I used to be an alley cat. I used to be like your feral cats out there. Meow meow, $100, meow meow.
Now you do it with the wheels.
Yeah, now with the wheels. I'm hell on wheels. Anyway, so he came out. He was like talking shit, and it was funny. But I actually don't see him. Surprisingly enough, this time he's got like 3 jobs, or I think he has like. I make the joke he has a boyfriend in West Hollywood because he has an electric car.
Oh.
He has an electric car. Yes, and he goes to West Hollywood to charge his car.
To get recharged.
So if I know Jurgen,
Interesting.
I know Jurgen very well. Jurgen used to charge his car in Sherman Oaks back in the day. He don't charge his car there no more.
Is that what we call it today?
Yeah, he used to charge his car. So I think he's charging his car, which God bless him, right? Takes pressure off of me.
Sure.
And
You just plug it in.
and there he is in West Hollywood because Jurgen's not
Any
like
movement?
what? Jurgen doesn't like he doesn't, although he is gay, he doesn't
Movement.
like, he's not gay. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm talking about? Like-
Again, no movement. Just plug. I'm just asking.
Are we still on that?
I'm just asking.
Okay, Elon.
I meant it
Inquiring
in the
minds
biblical
wanna
sense.
know.
But anyways, go on.
So yeah, so that's Jurgen's issue.
Got it.
Fantastic.
But we should go to my issues.
Fantastic. She's so cut
Yeah,
and dry.
issues.
She's like a razor blade, bro. She's like a razor blade just cutting your
You know,
wrist.
what's funny is that
I
he
love it.
wants you here.
I do. I only want here
here.
because it sharpens my skills when I come back.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Louie and I do
yes.
nothing. We do nothing for his skills.
I welcome, because Angelo, it's like you say something and like God bless Angelo, but
2 years
he's
later,
like
it
sending it
registers.
off via mail for a response. He's like typing up a letter. He's like, I'm gonna respond to you. Let me type a letter. So he's typing.
Look
Right.
around.
That's
He's
not
typing,
true.
He has to mail
providing
it.
Montecito
He
for
has
us.
to mail it, and then it goes off a certified mail, and then it comes back. He opens it, and then he reads the rebuttal to what I just said. So it's like, oh my God, we're waiting for. Oh my God, this is so. Oh, Angela. Oh, you're so funny.
Message in a bottle.
Well,
Message in a bottle. Is that what's happening?
I
Pretty
would
much.
rebut more if I didn't get in trouble for interrupting. So I guess I'm just going to stay here
You don't
quietly.
interrupt. You just talk over me.
Oh.
The way you said that, like, I don't give a shit.
Whereas Darnella, well, that's why we need to be on the same side, because then we can go back and forth like Venus and Serena.
Oh.
Listen, this is nothing.
Sorry.
You should see us back in our Vegas days. Like,
Oh.
I hate to
Absolutely.
like throw more. Like we've talked about this 800 million times, but she loves history.
I do. I do.
From the housewives.
Let's talk about the elevator. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I mean, it was
Actually,
my
that
God,
I would say
it was
that's
so on point.
Would you say that's? I'm sorry. Would you say that's the number one banter
Yep.
between us? Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So let me set
Absolutely.
you up with the story. So Darnella and I, we were visiting. I was visiting you in Vegas.
Correct.
Darnella
I was
was
living
doing
in
a
Vegas.
diplomacy in Vegas for a while, whatever she was doing. And so I came out to visit, and I was staying at Caesar's Palace.
Maybe.
Or we were at Caesar's for a reason. We did something.
You were staying at Jose's Palace, not Caesar's.
yes.
Yeah.
Josie's.
Got it,
Josie's.
Yes.
So
Step down.
But I
I-
stayed with you, I think.
you
Oh,
did. So
wow.
we playing Planet Hollywood, right? Like a suite, and Kieran came. So long story short, we were in Vegas. You and I were together. We were at Caesar's for some reason, and we were drinking, having fun, and
Yes.
we were drunk.
Yep.
So we had to have been staying there then.
Yep.
We were staying there because we were loaded.
Yep.
Why we were in
Absolutely.
an elevator? I don't remember where we were going somewhere.
We were either going back to the room or we were going to the
We were
bar.
going to my car because that particular elevator was to the parking structure.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
I
at
love your
Caesar's.
memory.
Yeah, and I remember that one on the corner only did the 4 levels of the parking structure. If I missed.
Sure.
So you and I, we are laughing, we're carrying on our normal,
Yep.
BB hat and all.
Yeah.
And
I had it then. I had it then. I don't know if I had it that night, but yeah, I had it then.
we look good, like we always do. We always dress up. I mean, we look amazing for our age of 57, 58.
Moisturizer.
She's
Here's
older
one.
than me, but it's all good.
I
And
know.
so we happened to step onto the elevator.
Correct.
And it's like a movie. So the elevator doors were about to close, and a hand pops in, and the elevator doors open, and in walks this younger Latino gentleman who looks at Darnella and I and immediately recognizes us, right? So we're like, oh my God, paparazzi, right?
It's like Bennifer.
Right, totally. So of course, we're 85 sheets to the wind, so we kind of were looking down because we didn't want to make eye contact because we were so fucked up, right? And so Darnella's like her normal, boisterous, and then I'm like, when we're just laughing. And he says, oh my God, Darnella, Danny. And his name was Nick, right?
It was Nick.
And it was Nick.
Where did Nick work, and how does he know us?
Nick worked at Grand Lux.
Correct.
And that's how he knew the both of us, right?
Correct,
So
yes.
Darnella and I were laughing and we're talking our normal thing. And so he goes, right away, without missing a beat, he goes, oh, Danny Darnella. He's like, oh, hi, how are you? Right? In this very gay, he was gay. In this very like condescending gay tone, he says to both of us, he says, oh, I hope you guys are well. I'm the manager of
Guess,
Gucci.
I think.
Guess or Gucci, one
Or
of them.
something like that,
It was
yes.
a clothing store because Caesar's Palace is known for their
Yes.
high-end stores,
I don't
right?
think it was Gucci.
Okay, don't yell at him. Okay. See, now you're being mean, BB.
I
You're being mean,
know.
BB. Yes, you're wearing BB and being mean.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I don't think it
So
was Gucci.
I don't think it was.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was.
something. It was something high end.
Doesn't matter.
We'll give him. She's send a letter.
Ever since the accident, I'm going to have outbursts.
Okay.
Angelo's been angry today. He's getting it out.
Let him get it out. Let him get it
Yes.
out. Thank
Release,
you.
release.
It
Thank you,
happens.
Meryl Streep.
A dingo's got my baby.
Yes. Something got your baby. Sophie's choice, honey.
Oh my
Sophie's
goodness.
choice.
What did you say last week? Not without your daughter?
That's Sally Field in the 1981 version.
That was so good.
Oh my God.
Oh God! So back to the story of us in the elevator. So
God.
now we're in the elevator. Darnella and I are laughing as we normally do, and the best way. I mean, as you can see, there's the banter going back and forth, and I look like I'm annoyed, but I'm not. So it's always been like this. It's always been literally like tennis, and the reason why I bring up Jimmy is because Jimmy explained it best. Jimmy said, and Jimmy was my ex from, how many years? 5 years ago? So Jimmy said this best, and he said, I don't know what's going on. He says, it's like watching tennis, and the two of you are trying to one-up each other. And you're going back and forth, and it's so fast. He goes, I'm not catching any of the jokes. I'm laughing because you're laughing.
Yeah, because you're laughing, yeah.
And the two of you are like, and then, and he goes, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Not a fucking clue. No idea, but it's the funniest thing ever. The two of you know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yes.
One person says purple, and you're like, like Muppets. And he goes, but I don't know. He goes, but it's the best time ever.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of fun, we are a lot of fun. So this is the elevator. So we're in the elevator. We're laughing. We're giggling. And in walks Nick, or tries to get in, and comes onto our elevator. And he says, again, without missing a beat, he looks us up and down. And, of course, we're looking down because
Up
we're
and
fucked
down.
fucked up. And he looks up and down, and he says, how are you guys doing? And we're like, oh, we're so good, right? Whatever, right? And we kind of left it at that. And we were so drunk, I couldn't carry a conversation. And he quickly, without missing a beat, and he says, well, I'm the general manager. I'm the general manager of said clothing company,
Correct.
high end,
Yes.
in Caesars, right? And to which I don't even know what came over me.
Oh,
And
The devil.
I just said, oh, that's so great. And I literally probably just went like quickly. And out of my mouth came this like entire resume of my life. And I said, well, yes, after Cheesecake, whatever, I got into television. I said three Emmy Awards later, and I went over how many Emmy Awards I had.
Shut him down.
And it gets better. And I said, and then without missing a beat, because I knew she'd fucking get it, I said to her, I go, I don't know, what do they give those awards to gays and lesbians? And she literally turned to me, she goes, glad. without
mean,
missing a beat.
yes.
It was like perfect. If you could have recorded in that moment of your life, even the Kardashians would have been like, right? They would have been so jealous because it was perfect. Just the way that it came out of my mouth. I don't know what came over me, but the way that he said it, I felt like he was attacking me. And
You knew you were drunk
was
too, though.
like, oh, I need to defend my resume.
My God.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
And
yes,
so all of
absolutely.
this, I worked on Ellen, I worked on Tyra, and I'm here, I live in New York, and blah, blah, whatever I was saying.
Yes,
And I
yes.
said I'm bi-coastal, whatever I was saying. It was just coming out of my, like, the shit was
Yes,
just coming out of my mouth.
yeah.
But the best part was when I go, oh, I won 3 Emmy Awards, multiple this, that. And I go, and what's the award right now that they give gays and lesbians? And she turned and goes, glad. Like, it was perfect. It could not have been any better. And I watched his face as like all of like a cartoon character, the blood just drained out of his body down to his feet, right?
You made him feel small.
I made him feel small. And I didn't mean to, but it just came from out of nowhere, and she helped me.
I'm always
You were,
in cahoots.
honey, you were an accessory
I'm
to the
always in
crime.
cahoots. But I gotta tell you, it was. I don't mean to like gloat or anything
Why'd you
like
bring it up then?
that. But
Gloat,
it,
honey,
it,
gloat.
It literally was instantaneous.
Instantaneous.
It was just like he pushed his way in, like hold the door. We're like, okay, great, and again, Daniel and I were messed up, right? We're talking, we're laughing, whatever, and Nick notices us. Long story short, he's like, saying his accolades, and then of course, our lovely friend Daniel is saying, oh my God, this is that. And it was, I can literally see it as if it was yesterday.
Because now that I think
swear to
about it, as you
God.
tell the story and I get sparked,
Yes.
he literally said to me, he's like, what have you guys been doing after the Grand Lux?
Yeah,
Like it was like,
less snarky.
yeah,
Snarky.
it was very
So what are you guys
snarky.
doing?
What are you guys
Like that.
doing after the Grand Lux? And we were like,
Danny's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
we're going there,
if
bitch.
let me tell you, you're so fucking lucky I didn't have my statue.
Did you
with me.
snap? Did you go?
I would have been like, ah! Right. No, I'm telling you, it didn't snap. It came out.
snarky.
It was
snarky.
quick and fast. I ruined his life forever. I watched as I shrunk him, and I don't know what came over me. I mean, she
Oh.
brings out evil in me.
You guys
Oh,
say
stop that.
You guys say Nick, but it's actually Tom Ford that was
Tom Ford, could you imagine? Oh my God!
pushed his hand.
And
through
later
the
that week, Tom
elevator.
Ford pulled out of the Coliseum shops. Yeah, but no, he really did. He set. It was volleyball.
He came for us.
He set the ball
He came
up
for
and
us.
he fucking spiked it. And I was like,
Wow.
I'm sorry. Right? And I volleyed it back. And when I volleyed it to her, it was pure genius.
And mind you, my head was down when Danny was talking about this.
Oh, yeah. No,
I vividly remember.
yes.
I was just like this. I can hear him talking. I was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Right? And so as soon as he said that, I go, glad.
Yeah. And I knew she would get it.
Yeah.
I knew she would get it.
Guys are
I knew it.
Guys are evil together.
We are evil together. But it was so quick and so fast. And then with that, he got off on his floor and he didn't even say goodbye.
Wow.
And we got off on our floor and we probably drove drunk somewhere, which I don't advocate.
No,
I don't advocate.
we stayed at the hotel.
Okay, we stayed at the hotel.
Thank you.
Um,
You Ubered.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, was it around?
You guys are very posh
That
that
was
night,
a great
huh?
memory. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that was a great
That's a
memory.
bad one. We were mean girls.
Yeah, you were.
We were not mean girls.
Well, you didn't start as Mean Girls, but
No,
you
we
ended
were
as
not-
Mean Girls.
We were not mean
Okay,
girls.
don't protect your image here. We're mean girls.
No, we're not.
Oh, see that.
I mean, he literally, I'm just going to say,
Drinking
one last
problem,
time he came and
maybe?
he's like, so what are you guys doing? I mean, that's just like, I had to defend myself at that point.
Oh, you did? Because all you said was glad.
And wasn't that the mic drop, by the way? Wasn't that the mic drop, by the way?
You know.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
love the outburst of laughter
Yes,
because
yes.
I'm right.
She
Yeah.
takes all the
In
credit.
20 words
She
that
loves
he
to be
said
right.
it, you said it in one.
Oh.
She loves to
Yep,
be right.
yep,
She
yep,
loves to be right.
there
I'm
you
all
go,
full of
honey.
alcohol.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, now they're in cahoots.
Yeah, they're gonna want
Be
their own show
careful.
next
Be
week.
careful of Black Widow's web. Be careful.
And I'm here next week all by myself. I'm like,
She's-
no Gardnella. And I'm sober.
She seems sweet, but she's spicy.
Oh God.
Oh my God! And my original story that I want to talk about is
But Hunter Biden?
That'd be such a low point.
No, so listen, my birthday's coming up at the end of the month. For all you, I'm starting to GoFundMe.
God.
No, it's your birthday's in July.
Oh, it's
not
July.
June.
Okay, well, who knows when this is going to air?
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Send donations
Ay,
to.
ay.
Yeah, so this show airs in July. Should we just cut this, though, and then start? We've been
Are
talking
we doing
so
another one?
We should
Jesus
get,
Christ,
listen, if
really?
we have her, we should try to fucking bleed this goat as much as we fucking possibly
So just go.
All
Just
right,
go with it.
it. Yeah.
All right,
Then
so,
kill it.
So listen,
So
so
we're now in July.
I will probably have to bring you this story last week because Darnella took up all the time with her memories, like
She
the
said
corner
glad.
of my mind. Exactly.
That was it.
You're right, Angelo. You're right. That's why you're coming back next week.
And I'm not.
You
I'm
have
not.
made it to the next round of the Do It Like Danny show on YouTube because you liked, because you followed,
And you subscribe.
and you subscribed.
You subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you, Cousin Angelo,
And I make comments.
for being a supporter. And thank you to everybody else that has been a huge supporter of mine, even though I get drunk and the shit just comes out of my mouth. And by the way, if you want to be part of our studio audience, let us know. We'll let you come and sit here.
We lost.
We lost our audience.
Our one audience member. We don't know where he
One
went.
person.
That's okay. Listen, like Lady Gaga said, it takes one person in the room. Wait, what did she say?
Who knows?
I don't know. Whatever.
Let's get it together.
And
Let's
you
get
can
it
be in the
together.
pool.
Yeah.
She was born a man or something. I don't know.
Oh, poor.
Born this way.
Or born this way.
Born
There
this
you go.
way.
All right, wrap up the show. Let's
we
get
wanna
out of
say
here.
Thank you so much for enjoying our rantings this week. We have more rantings coming up in a few minutes. I mean, next week. And with that being said, always remember.
That's it. And we're going to do a third one, apparently.
Completely sober.
If you thought his lazy eye was bad now, wait till you see the lazy eye in the next episode, where it just starts speaking on its own.
Act 2. Cut.
The eye will be asleep.
Cut. Always remember.
Just end it. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Oh my God, you couldn't even talk.